This is the third part or the third video to episode 431 today of Penny Help Jess. And if you've been keeping up with the channel, there's a reason why I suggest people to watch all my videos. Yes, I would love to have 1 million subscribers and to make thousands of dollars a month and all of that. But there are certain things that I speak about that I mentioned in previous videos that if you're not keeping up with the channel, you're going to be a little bit lost when I make references. So last week, I did in my last V-Nickel fill, album fill. So if you check out the maybe at the end I will put a link to. I'm gonna write it down. This I'm gonna pop out in a second. So just as a reminder for myself, I'm gonna write on this nickel flip. Yeah, maybe I'll do it on just in case there's a problem. I do not want to have any writing on that. I'm gonna write down link V-Nickel video to it's a playlist for album fills. Okay, so you could watch if you're into watching. I made myself a little note. If you're into watching album fills, you can watch the playlist and you can check them all out. And I'll put, like I said, I'll put the link here at the end. Okay. So what do we have here? So in last week's video, I showed the purchase of the 2000 because I was worried. I did not want to. I saw that they had so many fake versions of the 1912. I saw they had so many versions. Excuse me, fakes, that I was kind of worried about purchasing one that was not graded, and I was going to crack it out of the slab, the coin slab. So I did purchase it. I own a good condition 1912 SV nickel that is graded by NCG. And if you watch that video, you'll see it. I show it. It was $160. Okay. Well, I decided I didn't want to take it out of the slab. I wanted to save it as a graded coin, and I went and I rolled the dice on purchasing this one. I was relatively certain the person had good feedback, and I got it for $60 less than the graded version. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna take it out of the flip. And we're gonna weigh it. Okay. So a 1912 V-Nickel should weigh 5 grams. All V-Nickels minted between 1883 and 1912, including the San Francisco, weigh 5 grams. What happens is, unless it's a super fake, most counterfeit coins will weigh out of tolerance. Most. Again, there are some that do not. And here's our first look outside of the flip at this coin. And the San Francisco has the San Francisco mint mark. Where's my little pointer? Excuse me. Right here. Now it looks a little blobbish. This is like probably a good. I'll leave it at good. Could it be very good? I mean, I think these are called denticles. Guess it has something to do with teeth. But the denticles look pretty crisp. You can see some of the Liberty, the eye, nose, the ear, the hair, stars, obviously. Now, how do you know that that's an S and not the other mint? Well, I'll show you. Here's a 1902. So the non, it's hard to see it here. All right, so maybe this wasn't the best example, but the non-S, the non-San Francisco minted V nickels do not have anything below the first circle, the first dot. There's nothing there. It's blank. It looks like this. This side looks like this side on the other V nickels. So only the San Francisco has the mint mark underneath the other circle. That's how you know what you got. Okay, so 5 grams. Back to that. Let's weigh this one. I can't remember. It's all V nickels 5 grams. So all V nickels weigh 5 grams. So these two are in, well, this one's in, I guess, more worn. See, to me, this was good. So this would be, to me, I would consider that very good. Did he write down the, and of course, the 1912 San Francisco is a key date. So let's see. All right, it's pretty worn, but 4.67. All right. I guess it lost. Let me hit the tear. 4.66. Yeah, so I guess if it's significantly worn, it will lose some of its weight. This one here is not as worn, and I would not think that it would lose any of its weight. Let's see. It lost a little bit, 4.86. Okay, well, there you go. I have to admit, upon close inspection of this, other coins that are of the same clarity, the same condition, the S is still verifiable. I'm going to show you right now. So it's just one of these things. Look, this is, and you can still see the mint mark. Now let me look at my, well, so now the question is it counterfeit? Honestly, I don't like that S mint mark. There appears to be some wear going around, but I did not take a good look at the mint mark. I wasn't expecting it to be like a kind of a blob type of an image. And now that I'm looking at it, I don't like it, and I'm not going to add it to my book. So these are some of the risks involved with non-graded coins. Anyway, it's a disappointment, but this is the reality, and I'm going to show this video. Please click like and subscribe.